There was something profoundly unique about the bond you shared with your person, something rare and almost impossible to replicate. Throughout most of their life, they felt like no one truly understood them. People often misinterpreted their words, twisting their intentions, or viewing their actions through a distorted lens. They grew used to being misunderstood, to feeling isolated even when surrounded by others. It became a painful norm for them, speaking their truth, only to have it questioned, ignored, or reshaped into something it was never meant to be. Yet with you, everything felt different. You had this rare gift of truly seeing them, not just the surface they showed to the world, but the deeper layers they tried to keep hidden. You picked up on the subtle emotions behind their carefully chosen words. You understood the feelings they struggled to articulate and even the ones they were too hesitant or afraid to share. With you, they didn't have to explain themselves over and over. They didn't have to fear judgment or rejection. You just knew. You made them feel safe in a way few ever had. When their life grew messy and complicated, when they were grappling with emotions they couldn't even name, you were there, offering steady comfort without demanding anything in return. You were their calm in the storm, their anchor when everything else felt like it was slipping away. Now, without you, there's an aching emptiness inside them that nothing seems able to fill. They miss you with an intensity they didn't even know they were capable of feeling. Every part of their being longs for the connection you shared, for the understanding, compassion, and warmth you effortlessly offered. They want so desperately to find their way back to you, to once again be vulnerable, to lay their heart open without fear. They know now, with absolute certainty, that you brought a kind of meaning and purpose into their life that they had never experienced before. Since you decided to pull back your energy and focus on yourself, your person has felt lost and left behind in the darkness. Where once there was the light of your love and understanding, now there is only cold, confusing silence. They realize now how much they had taken your presence for granted. They see how your patience, your kindness, and your emotional investment weren't just ordinary gestures, they were extraordinary acts of love. In the stillness of your absence, they have begun to truly grasp the depth of what you offered them. They now understand the sacrifices you made, the silent battles you fought just to keep the relationship alive and thriving. Your person is grappling with profound regret. They are haunted by the times they failed to match your energy, the moments when they let their own fears and insecurities keep them from fully embracing the love you so openly gave. They are now waking up to the reality that true love isn't just about grand moments or dramatic declarations, it's about consistency, understanding, and quiet, unwavering support. And that is exactly what you gave them. Each day without you feels like a painful reminder of what they have lost. Your person often finds themselves replaying memories of your time together, wishing they could go back, wishing they had appreciated you more when they had the chance. They long not just for your presence but for the emotional sanctuary you provided. They miss the way you listened, the way you intuitively knew when they needed encouragement or space, the way your very existence seemed to make everything a little bit more bearable. Now, all they want is another chance, a chance to show you that they have changed, that they understand your value in a way they didn't before. They are willing to be vulnerable, to open up in ways they once feared, because they know that a love like yours is not something they can find again. They understand now that you are irreplaceable. You brought a light into their life that illuminated even their darkest corners, and without you, the shadows have crept back in. In your absence, your person has not only realized your worth but has also come to understand themselves better. They see how much healing, growth, and hope you inspired in them. They are no longer the same person who let you walk away. They have been transformed by the depth of their longing and the clarity of their reflection. All they wish for now is an opportunity to reconnect, to rebuild what was lost, and to create a new chapter together, one built on mutual understanding, respect, and a deeper, more profound kind of love. They are ready to meet you with the same energy, the same vulnerability, and the same commitment you once offered so freely. Because now, more than ever, they know you are their true home. It's been a while since we last spoke, and every passing day without hearing your voice or feeling your presence weighs heavily on my heart. I know that part of the reason for this silence is the hurt and disappointment I caused you more than once. For that, I am deeply sorry. It's painful for me to admit, but I realize now that my actions, or sometimes my lack of action, must have made you feel unvalued and unimportant, which was never my intention. Love, if there is one thing I need you to remember, it is this: my silence does not mean I have stopped caring, loving, or needing you. Quite the opposite. If I am not talking to you right now, it is because I am going through a period of healing and deep self-reflection. I have come to understand that true love is not only about being present during the happy moments but also about stepping back and doing the inner work when needed. Right now, I am trying to heal parts of myself that I have long ignored, wounds that I carried silently, thinking they didn't matter, but they do. I still feel the same deep love, the same strong attraction, and the same profound connection toward you as I always did. That has never changed, even for a second. What has changed is my realization that if I want to build something real and lasting with you, I cannot continue dragging my unhealed past into our future. I need to be better, not just for you, but for myself as well. You have been a mirror for me in ways I didn't expect. Through our connection, you revealed the parts of me that were still broken, hidden behind walls I built long ago for protection. You showed me the insecurities, fears, and doubts that I had buried deep inside. Before you, I thought ignoring them was the way to move forward, but you made me see that healing comes only by facing them, not by running from them. For a long time, I neglected those parts of myself, convincing myself that they weren't important or that they would heal on their own. I was wrong. And it took meeting someone as special as you, someone who touches my soul in ways no one else ever could, to open my eyes. Now, I am determined to confront those insecurities. I am ready to face my fears, not because I have no fear left, but because I refuse to let fear control my life anymore. I don't want my past wounds, mistakes, or doubts to cloud the beauty of what we could have together. I don't want my unresolved pain to build walls between us or make you doubt how much you mean to me. I am working every day, slowly but surely, to become the man, or woman, who can love you the way you deserve to be loved, fully, freely, and without hesitation. You are not just someone I love on the surface. You are the only person in my life with whom I feel a deep spiritual and emotional bond, a connection that goes beyond words, beyond physical presence. It's as if our souls recognized each other before we even fully understood it. With you, it's not just about romance or companionship, it's about feeling seen, understood, and accepted at the deepest levels of my being. That kind of connection is rare, and I know it's something worth fighting for. I am not perfect, and I don't pretend to be. I know I have made mistakes, but I am committed to learning and growing from them. I am committed to doing the hard, uncomfortable work of becoming the person who is worthy of standing by your side. I don't want to be someone who drags you down with unresolved pain. I want to be someone who lifts you up, supports your dreams, and builds a future alongside you, not in spite of our pasts, but because we dared to heal and grow beyond them. So, even if I am quiet right now, please know it is not because my love has faded. It is because I love you enough to want to do this right. I love you enough to want to be my best self, not only for you but for the life we could share together. I am on this journey of healing not because you demanded it, but because loving you inspired me to finally face the parts of myself I was too scared to acknowledge. For that, I am forever grateful to you. When the time is right, when I have done the healing I need to do, I hope we can come together again, stronger, wiser, and more in love than ever before. Until then, please carry this truth in your heart: you are deeply loved, deeply missed, and always in my thoughts. Our connection is real, and it's worth every step of this difficult but beautiful journey. Your partner is now ready to take things forward with you in a way they never have before. They have come to a place in their heart and mind where they realize that real love requires real effort, and they are prepared to invest more time, energy, and emotional availability into this connection. In the past, they may have held back, too scared or too unsure to reveal the depth of their feelings, but now they are willing to show up fully. They are tired of pretending, tired of wearing a mask, and tired of hiding the overwhelming emotions they have carried inside for so long. Pretending has only created more distance between you two, and they can no longer bear the weight of unspoken words and unexpressed love. Their heart longs to be honest and vulnerable with you. They often wonder if you even realize just how deeply they feel for you. To them, their passion, love, and affection are so obvious, burning brightly within them, but at the same time, they know they have never truly let you see the full extent of it. They regret that their fears and insecurities kept them from being open with you. It's not that their feelings weren't there, it's that they didn't know how to show them in a way that would make you feel secure and cherished. They now see that by keeping their emotions locked away, they might have unintentionally made you feel unimportant, unloved, or uncertain about where you stood in their life. The realization has hit them hard, especially now if you and your partner are physically or emotionally separated. They understand that much of this separation is a result of their own actions, or perhaps more accurately, their lack of action. Your partner has spent a lot of time reflecting on everything that has happened between you, and they feel a deep sense of regret. They know they have hurt you, not necessarily with cruel intentions, but with silence, absence, missed opportunities, and unspoken words. Every time they chose fear over vulnerability, distance over closeness, they unknowingly caused you pain. Now, their heart aches with the desire to reach out to you, to bridge the gap that has formed, and to make things right. They want nothing more than to offer you a genuine apology, one that is not just about saying sorry but about taking true responsibility for their past mistakes. They want you to feel their sincerity, to know that their regret is real, and to see that their intention is to rebuild the bond you share. They no longer want to offer you fragments of themselves, they want to offer you their whole heart. Deep down, your partner knows that this relationship has the potential for something much more meaningful and lasting. They envision a future where you both are not just lovers but true partners, building a life together on a foundation of trust, understanding, and emotional intimacy. They dream of a relationship where love is expressed freely, where support is mutual, and where no one feels alone in their feelings. This time, they don't want to move forward out of fear of losing you. They want to move forward because they see the beauty of what you can create together when you are both fully present and committed. In their heart, they feel certain that you also want this connection as much as they do. They can sense that, despite everything, the bond between you remains strong, perhaps even stronger than either of you realize. They believe that, like them, you have been waiting for the moment when both of you can finally be honest about what you truly feel. They know you deserve more love, more attention, more reassurance, and they are finally ready to give you all of that and more. They don't want to waste any more time pretending that their feelings are small or manageable when, in reality, you occupy such a massive and irreplaceable space in their heart. Every day spent away from you has only made their love grow stronger, clearer, and more certain. They understand now that love is not just about feelings but about actions, consistent, loving actions that show you that you are valued, respected, and truly wanted. Your partner is ready to take that next step, not just to reconnect but to create a deeper level of commitment with you. They want to move beyond the mistakes of the past and step into a future where you both can heal, grow, and thrive together. They are not coming back the same person you once knew. They are returning with a greater understanding of themselves, of you, and of what it truly means to love and be loved. And in their heart, they know, just as surely as they know their own name, that you are the one they want to spend their life with. They are ready to match your loyalty, your patience, and your love with a commitment that is steadfast and enduring. All they hope for now is that you are willing to open your heart once more, so that together, you can finally create the future that both of you have always deserved.